Whoops, sorry about that.
Oh,
So today is day 62 of our BitClout journey. It's going pretty well. And today we want to talk about two things. And number one is the Flick app that was just released in the
really excited. I'm really excited about this app.
in the iOS store. What was wrong with your face earlier, Brian?
I was just so excited. I think it got distorted.
So Flick just was released to the iOS store, and it's an app that is for BitClout, something a lot of people have been waiting for. You know, there is Clout Feed, which is a really cool app as well. But the intriguing thing about Flick is that it's created by the creators of FanDuel. And the number two thing we want to talk about today is Raj Lahoti. The man's like a wizard on BitClout. So to get started, we'll begin with the news about Flick. Yesterday, they announced.
So you're gonna start.
Hey, stop cutting me off. So yesterday they announced an app that is still in the very preliminary stages of development, but it has been released in, it's public beta basically. And people can test it out, use it. It does use identity.bitclout to log in, and they do not store any user information according to the developers. So that's a good thing. And these developers are trusted because they were the co-founders of FanDuel, which ended up, selling and becoming, you'll talk a little more about that, a huge app. And so they're trusted individuals in this space, but I'll let you talk a little bit more about that app, and then we'll move on from there.
Yeah. So what has me so excited about it is that these are big name developers. This is a huge development team, and they are the founders, Rob Jones and Nigel Eccles. Sorry if I butchered your last name, but they were the founders, and Nigel was the CEO of FanDuel. And for those who don't know, FanDuel was like a sports, like betting, gambling type website, kind of like DraftKings in a way. It's still in existence. They merged with another company. Their valuation was in the billions of dollars when they merged, and it was a resounding success. And it's these people behind it are so respected within the app community, as well as in the sports community and gambling community. So you have this huge development team. We're talking multi-millions of dollars at their disposal. You have backgrounds of the founders of this new app that would probably blow most people on BitClout out of the water. And then you have what appears to be an incredibly interesting app in itself that's going to be really, I want to say, intuitive. I mean, it's already intuitive, but they haven't even added all the features and aspects of it that you're going to basically witness over the next couple of months. So you have this incredible app, and there's a layer of trust because we know who's behind it. We know that these guys are big names. They're not going to go running off with people's seed phrases. And obviously they know their security well. I mean, they ran one of the biggest sports betting apps online. So I think that has me most excited. And I think this is going to really move BitClout into the next dimension. And you're going to have influencers coming on board. And maybe I can talk about what they have planned with that.
Yeah, so still a lot of information is up in the air, but they do plan on creating an atmosphere where influencers can onboard their fans and other influencers onto the BitClout through this app, which is really good because I think that's one of the problems with BitClout right now is it's hard to onboard people. There's a lot of confusion, a lot of things you got to make sure the users are doing correctly when they sign up so that they don't make a mistake. So I think that's great. It's yet to be known how they plan on doing this, but I think they do have a plan. They are also, they're going to have a space where there's going to be premium content tiers where users can create tiers and reward their coin holder for various things. I think there's a few other web-based apps out for that already, but this brings it onto mobile. And I think it's going to be really intuitive. You check out some of Flick's other sports apps and community apps. They're really good. They're made really well. The interface looks awesome. They plan on having a great messaging system on the app. And also, if you own part of their coin, you get additional contacts with them. If you own 1/100th of a Flick app coin, you get access to the project Discord server where they can interact with the team, where you can interact with the team, share ideas, suggest features, etc. And if you own 1/10th of a Flick app coin, you'll get live monthly preview of the upcoming features and concepts that are still in development. So I'm excited about that. We've bought over 1/10th of a coin just because we love the idea and we think it's really going to grow on BitClout. And we're just like super excited about this. I know other community members are super excited about this. More importantly than what it's going to bring to the community, I think is the fact that a big name, a big development name is putting time, energy, and money into creating a mobile app around BitClout, which is huge.
And as you all know, like a mobile app is what's going to push us forward because everybody's on their phones these days. Most people aren't sitting in front of a computer screen like we are right now. Most people are accessing this stuff on their mobile devices. So a trusted BitClout mobile app that has additional features above and beyond bitclout.com, I think that's just going to change things. And this is probably the most exciting news I've seen yet in the last 2 months.
You know, like this is like, you know, when Elon Musk or, you know, other famous people said they bought Bitcoin or they're supporting Bitcoin, that kind of legitimized it. And the fact that we have developers, very well-known developers in the mobile space coming in and saying, we're developing on BitClout. I think that's huge for BitClout. I think it's huge for the future mainstream adoption of BitClout. And I think it's huge for BitClout eventually reaching critical mass. So like Brian said, I'm really excited about this. I think it's huge. And I think it's bigger than a lot of people realize.
Yeah, and we actually teased this news about a week ago, and this is what we were talking about. But there's also another development team that's working on something different too. And CloutFeed is supposedly coming out with something as well. So a lot is happening right now. So there's a lot to be excited about.
Yeah, definitely. I think the next topic we're going to talk about is the Wizard of BitClout. Raj.
The Wizard of Raj.
The Wizard of Raj. Yeah, so Raj Jahodi is like a magician on BitClout. You want to talk a little more about that, Brian?
Yes. Yeah, so when I got started, I met Raj on Clubhouse, and his coin was maybe a couple $100. But he was doing so much. He was doing BitClout. He was doing. He had a diamond account. He just had his hands all over everything, and he's really helping the community out. He was giving people free BitClout so that they could get their account started. He was giving people lessons on how to start your account back when the founder fee was automatically set at 0 when you started an account. So he was one of the influencers before there were influencers on BitClout. And he's been playing a lot of games where he'd sell his coin and then say, hey, I'm going to buy it back in 4 hours. And then I'm going to also reinvest the founder reward, stuff like that. And he's been generating a lot of excitement, and his coin approached like 5,000 and 6,000. And then yesterday he had this huge announcement. He's actually going to be buying $150,000 in his own coin spread out over 30 days. So he's going to buy $5,000 a day for the next 30 days. So it's going to give people incentive to buy his coin. His founder reward set at 22.22%. So you are going to pay that founder reward, but then he's going to reinvest 50% of that back into his own coin after these 30 days are up. So it's a unique way of kind of getting people excited, getting your coin holders excited, and attracting new coin holders. So we just have to give it to Raj. It's amazing. And putting $150,000 behind himself, I mean, that really says a lot. And behind the BitClout platform in itself, I mean, that says a lot too.
Yeah, we had a chance to speak with Raj on Clubhouse a few times, and over the past couple of days, and he's kind of explaining his games he's playing as sort of a way to test the BitClout platform. see what founder rewards works, to see what price points work in doing the various things he's doing. And he's kind of he's creating these use cases and these test cases to see what works and what doesn't work. And it's also, like he's in the top diamond section, and he's doing some tricks with that as well. He tested out, and I think his impact on BitClout goes a lot deeper than what it looks like on the surface, because the actions he's taking are going to be the actions that the developers of BitClout and the developers of other nodes use to create additional products in the future, by seeing how the BitClout community reacts to various actions, and he's like creating that test case for them. So
I would go as far as saying he's probably the most valuable member of BitClout right now.
Yeah, I would agree. And we actually just bought some of his coin the other day, and he has a great future on BitClout, and he's doing great things for the community. I think that will probably be a great place to end off day 62 of our journey.
And check out Flick. It's gonna be big, I think.
Yeah, like right now it's missing a lot of the features. Like you can't diamond post, you can't reclout yet, but all that's coming. This is just a very, very basic app that they
I think that what they're doing now is they left out all the monetary aspects of the app. So you can't diamond. I don't think you can buy and sell on it yet.
I don't believe so.
So I think they're just testing out the non-monetary aspects, because even if they screw something up, it's not going to be the end of the world.
Yeah, I agree, and see you later.